After
And one of the main
25
reasons
people
we
stop
can't really breathe
producing
well
brain cells.
is due to the
Cellular
inflammation
death.
caused from the fake genetically modified organism foods. So imagine the cell being a circle, and it's a perfect circle when you first start out in life. Then eventually, heavy metals enter the body through the bad food, and you get to the point of toxicity. After your body becomes toxic and full of heavy metals, it then goes into a state of dis-ease. After this state of dis-ease, you start to experience fleeting anxiety, maybe uncontrollable twitching of the limbs. From that point, it then goes to a state of hypoxia, where the oxygen content is not getting delivered properly throughout the rest of the body. Your body then goes into a state of a bit of a small permanent depression until it learns how to get that oxygen back into the cell. After a certain amount of time of being depressed, that depression turns into bipolar, into mania, and eventually psychosis and schizophrenia. And that's where we get Mad Hatter's or Haters disease, because the Mad Hatters literally had metal poisoning. Doesn't matter if it's mercury, lead, iron. Any iron in excess is going to cause mental issues over time, because it's going to degenerate and degrade the cell. Now the body is also known as the seed. It's also known and likened to a tree in Psalms. And the body is also the temple. Now the body is the temple, and the temple is the flesh. Thus, we have to take care of our temple or our body or our flesh suits. So most people's cell is completely deformed and it doesn't look right. And that's why they don't feel right, is because it goes back to a cellular level, everything that's going on right now. There's so much heavy metal toxicity going on right now that most people can't truly love themselves and or their neighbors properly, which is why 50% or more of people are on pharmaceuticals, which is why most people are experiencing toxicity, disease, depression, and bipolar issues. People get angry just driving their cars. It hasn't always been like that. The cell wasn't always so degenerated. There hasn't always been so many degenerates. So we fix the baseline root of the cell, and thus we fix all the other issues that come from the cell. If you're experiencing anything in the far right or this area, feel free to send me a message or email me. We have free detoxing.
Free detox guide and coaching.